In the decision-making process, do you have enough information, or is it literally coming down to how some people perform in the final game or two?
Well, it'll still come down to performance in the final two. We're making the we're narrowing the pool. Obviously, today there'll be some more that are reassigned to Bakersfield, and the pool will get more narrow. The competition, I'm sure, will stay strong from here on in. And we'll have to evaluate health. That also comes into play. Stanton, again, a defenseman that we wanted to see. We really thought he played well in Winnipeg. Still isn't available to us, so that may change our approach to what we do on the back end. But we'll take our time and we'll try and make the right decisions.
Well, it seems like, at this point in exhibition, you generally start to get your lines squared away and start to try and get a little bit of a look for what the regular season looks like. And it looks like Yamamoto is pushing for a spot on McDavid's wing to even possibly to start the year. Is that fair to say that he's in the conversation to earn that?
Well, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's just let the 18-year-old try and make the team instead of throwing him up on Connor's line. He's played there. He's played well. He feels comfortable there. But the pressure that I want him to feel is just to try and make the team and to feel comfortable and make sure that he can develop, not the pressure of playing on Connor's line. Now, if he happens to continue to perform well and we feel like he can get it done there, he'll play there. But right now, let's just give him a little bit to chew off, not a lot.
How has he handled the physical part of the game?
He's been fine. He, and that's the biggest question that everybody has about him, not only at this level, but he's starting bantam and midget hockey all the way through junior, and he's been able to handle it. He's a smart, intelligent, crafty player. Johnny Goodrow handles himself well that way as well as a smaller player because they're smart. They know where to go, when to get there, how to arrive, how to protect pucks, how to defend, particularly as a smaller player. He's been very good in all those areas.
You've talked a lot about how you look for structure and different things. The reality is in the preseason, there hasn't been the intensity level you're used to in the regular season. There are battles at certain places on the ice and on the boards. How does that factor into your evaluation when there's certain aspects of the game that just aren't there on a regular basis in the preseason?
Well, we had every opportunity last night to evaluate our team based on those, and we didn't take advantage of it, and shame on us. We weren't prepared to play hard. We weren't prepared to work at the level that the Hurricanes were working at, so we lost an opportunity to truly evaluate, and that's a little bit disappointing. But the players came this morning, and they put in a good, honest day's work. They were prepared, and they knew it was coming. We'll get another opportunity tomorrow, but structure for our team is, I believe, in place. It's strong. It's producing and making it happen now, and that's the want and the desire to go out and outwork the opposition. We didn't see it last night.
You mentioned earlier that you might make some reassignments today. Did last night's effort change your thought process? You had mentioned before that you might have more of a younger group, but if you send some guys down, you really don't have any extra guys to go, and it will be close to a regular lineup tomorrow?
Well, we'll have a good, solid veteran group in Saskatoon. There'll still be some players that are pushing to play on our team. We'll leave some veterans behind, but the group that we'll pick from will be a little smaller. And there'll be fans that are wondering, what, these guys didn't even play last night. They got drilled 6-2, and they're sending them down to the minors. We just think that these players need more time down there, and their camp is starting. They're playing some exhibition games. We want them down there starting fresh and being leaders on that team.
The way practice was structured today, there was lots of battling, lots of puck battles, corner battles, one-on-ones. What did you see in Yamamoto in terms of his one-on-one battle ability against bigger guys, and what have you noticed about his ability to handle himself in those?
Well, for me, it's been nothing but positive. He's not going to win the strength battle against 90% of the players in the league, but he might outsmart quite a few. And when he's playing that way and he positions himself well, he's got great escape skills. His low center of gravity helps him, and he's very quick. He's slippery. He turns on a dime, and makes it hard to defend. And if you get him in an area, when you get him, for lack of a better term, in a cage, and you can pin him, you're probably going to be successful. But if he gets away on you and he starts to slip, he's dangerous.
You guys had the discussion internally that, it worked with Leon, it worked with Darnell, that sending an 18-year-old back, can only make him better in the long run. Is that something that will come up or has come up? Is there merit to that?
Well, we're obviously concerned about the careers of individual players, but we're also trying to win games right now, and our team is at a different stage than what it was 3 or 4 years ago.
Meaning that less would be on him, kind of.
Well, like I said last night, if the player can play and we believe he's going to get better, then let's play him. And if he takes a job away from somebody, so be it. And it doesn't matter, again, what age you are. And players stay for different reasons. Yes, he stayed last year for different reasons. The culture, the adjusting to North America, the ability to have a Finnish player or two around him. And then when it was time to send him down, he went down and he worked hard on his game. I think he's improved immensely. We'll have decisions to make on some of the younger players as we move forward.
Is it easier to slide a guy like that in because you have a McDavid and a Draisaitl and a Maroon and a Lucic and kind of lead dogs to help a guy along?
Are you talking about Yessi or you?
Anybody?
Anybody?
Yamamoto.
Well, we have a good leadership group. We have some size that can make up for smaller players. And it's about the chemistry. And if the individual can stay here and maintain his confidence level, then we're okay. If he can't and he can't produce, then we've got to find another spot for him.
Todd, you used Drake Cajou on the penalty kill, the power play, left, right, and center over the last year. How's his camp gone for you in your eyes?
I think his camp's been a little bit up and down. He started well, fell off a little bit. He's got a tenacity to him as a player that has to show up each and every night. And when that happens, he's very effective. Last night I thought he started that way, got backed off because he took a couple penalties that were ill-advised, and we're well aware of it with the slashing and the hooking. And I thought he got backed off a little bit. So he's got to find that line that he can play on to be effective without going to the penalty box.
You used Yamamoto a little bit on the PK last night. I'm not sure if it was just based on personnel, a little bit today. Is that a tool that he has in the bag, or is that?
Well, I think that your players with some of the best anticipation skills are often your best penalty killers. They can read, they can react. He certainly has that. He's been effective. Our penalty kill hasn't been particularly good throughout the exhibition season. Way too many opportunities, but when he's been on the ice, he's been particularly effective. So, again, we're trying to find out about him, and we'll keep doing that for another week.